right, welcome back. Left off on a very tense moment. Along your travels from Glam to Thon, being led through the northern passage of the Frostwood Forest. Being led or accompanied by a couple of the guard members from the city, just to get you to Thon. You were set upon by a shadowy but also bright group of individuals who made it known that you are the targets that they are here to stop. They are employed by the Gold Spark. A battle ensued in which you traded heavy blows back and forth, binding their leader in the iron bands, effectively immobilizing him and restricting his ability to be effective in this combat. And then Barrick is face to face, snarling and spitting with a massive lion and barbarian who is accompanied by a dark shadowed paladin in full plate armor, a glowing sword embellished in flame. Picus scurried up a tree and for a moment thought that she was able to get a good sight to start picking them off and laying down some cover fire, when it was revealed there was another similar, also in a tree, trading shots back and forth with her. The two guards have positioned themselves a fair amount behind you, keeping you as the front line, but they are laying down as much archery cover as they can to pin them or add some extra inflicting of wounds as you battle. This is where we are brought to. It has been a tense fight. You've all been dealt some severe damage. Barrick, you are hurting a good bit more than you're used to. But it seems that the others are also feeling those effects. In the last moment, when we left off, a rogue shot from Duran hit one of the ironwood trees and has alerted 3 of the ironwood sentinels who were on guard in the forest to come charging into the fray. This is where we pick up with the entry of them charging in. We're going to be at the top of the round.
You're hasted.
Yes, I'm hasted,
Yes.
so that means I got a 3rd attack, 2 additional points to my armor class, advantage with saving throws, right?
For Dex only.
Dex
Yep.
only.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yep.
because I was trying to remember what my other 3rd level spell was, and that was it.
Yes. So as the sentinels charge in, one of them barrels right towards Barrick and Haragar, not really knowing who was the perpetrator, just knowing that there was an affront that was made. He charges in. The other one starts to clamber up the tree where the shot landed, which is the tree that Picus is currently in.
Oh no.
And you can see as he charges in, he's scanning the entire field where you are. The third one has positioned himself between you two and Eldarin, and is taking stock and analyzing everything that is happening within their turn, because they had to speed in to get here. So that is their action. Duran sees them coming, drops from the tree, and tries to run towards Eldarin to attempt to free him in some way. Definitely not going to work. But you see that she starts to pull on the bands, and you can hear him just say "Leave me and take care of them. End them here now."
Sorry, I still think that's funny.
What spell did you say you had popped? Was it Aura Vitality?
Yeah, I believe
Okay.
so.
Just so I can make sure I've got it.
Yeah, it adds like health.
Yeah, Aura Vitality is. I can use a bonus action to cause somebody, including myself, to regain 2d6 hit points.
Perfect.
Which is, yeah.
So with that, Duran is going to point their hand crossbow towards Amrix and take a shot. It's 18 to hit.
Does not hit.
The shot goes wide, zips past your ear. Hagar is locked in with Barrick. And he is.
And
going,
the Sentinel? As the Sentinel is like.
it is,
three
yeah,
of
the,
us
Sentinel,
are-
the Sentinel is
Okay.
right there, like your little tripod.
Okay. Oh, right.
Kind of.
You're a
Tripod of death.
Yeah.
You're a three-legged stool, man.
But he is also in a frenzied rage.
Oh, great.
Don't worry,
And
we've been-
this new thing has just shown up out of nowhere, interrupting what was supposed to be a glorious kill for him. Natural 1.
Yes.
So as he takes this great scimitar of his and he goes to cleave in towards you, the Sentinel's hand comes out and just grabs him mid-swing, as if to say,
In that moment, could I do an insight to see if maybe the Sentinels know that we aren't the cause of this fight?
I'll allow it. Just like a super
Just
quick.
like a super quick, like, nat 1.
Oh,
No idea.
we don't
This
know
thing
shit.
came out of
right now.
nowhere and just like all you see in this like beaten, bloodied haze is the swinging of fur and steel and blood splatter and snow, and then just this metal hand comes out and stops the sword from bashing into your head. That's all you get. Hagar is going to take his other attack and try to kick the thing away from him, and also does not. It's 6.
Oh my god.
Goes to kick, and with the type of balance that he's in right now, the Sentinel pulls down hard, throws him up, and knocks him prone.
All right, Barrick.
So now you're standing next to a prone Hagar,
All right.
and a Sentinel.
So,
And that brings us to Barrick's turn.
all right. So first thing, bonus action, Aura Vitality.
Yeah.
2d6s, man. Come on.
2d6. Hell,
We need some 12s easy.
that's an 11.
That's close
Okay,
11
enough.
hit points
nice.
back takes me up to
Good.
14. Oh man, what do I want to do here?
Well, he's prone, so you would have advantage.
I am
Advantage
going
melee.
to. This guy has hurt me more than anybody has ever hurt me, and I don't like it.
Yeah, no, that's right.
I am going to cast Inflict Wounds
Absolutely.
at 3rd level, which is going to do 6d10.
Is it a con
No,
save?
it's an attack.
Oh,
It's
it
a
is an
melee.
attack?
It's a
Yeah.
melee spell attack.
Okay.
Do you need some
Rolling
more?
with advantage.
With advantage. It's a melee attack.
Do you need some more d10s?
That is going to be 24 to hit.
Hits.
Would you like some D10s?
I was gonna say.
Don't
Uh,
give me mine.
some
I'm not giving you
D10s?
mine. Mine did as poor last time around.
1, 2. My heart is pounding right now.
I will.
Yeah, go ahead. Send your kids to camp.
Barrick.
Big bucks, no whammy. This would be 33 points of necrotic damage.
Yowzers. Woo!
Describe to me how you end him.
Oh,
Which one of these is
the
yours?
blue one.
Blue?
Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
No.
Barrick is just filled with rage. He's never met a match like this. Ever.
Nice.
And I fought an Ironwood Sentinel by myself. And filled with rage and hatred, and also just an inkling of respect to have finally met somebody who was a match for me, regardless of who they work for. I'm going to heft the hammer over my shoulder, walk to his prone body, and look down at him and just be like, "You were so close." And then just overhead, bring it down on his head.
As the hammer impacts his skull, you hear the crunch of his bones. His whole face is now caved in, and you can see it channels all of that rage and hate and anguish that you've been feeling. With these black, crackling energy that pulses through his entire body. If his mouth was functional, he would scream. But all you see is just the desiccation of his body.
I call dibs on one of his pausies.
Yeah.
Ren is not gonna like that.
I don't care.
Okay.
Yay, Barrick! We're glad you're back, man.
Barrick is back, baby.
Don't worry, I can lay hands here in a minute.
Did you say you cast Aura of Vitality at a 3rd level, or was it a...
It's a 3rd level spell.
In my bonus action, I can also... I forgot to mention that. I can choose another person, as well as myself, to heal.
That also gets it.
Yeah, so I was gonna...
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, he's right next to you.
How many?
So is Zaith, yeah.
2d6.
The three of you are... Oh, you're right.
2d6 health back.
Yeah.
Ooh, so I get to roll?
Well, it would be whatever he rolled.
Well, 11.
Yeah,
yes.
11, yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Every little bit helps.
Yep.
So that's your bonus action, your action. You have your other attack and movement.
I only get 1 attack per round.
Oh, you only have one.
Clerics, they don't get 2 attacks.
Oh, they don't get the extra attack. That's okay. You do
as-
have movement.
You can
For
movement,
I don't want to move because
Seraphel is near you.
Yeah.
He's just outside. He's not in direct range. He's about 10 feet from you.
I mean, if I want to be technical,
He's a little more squared up with Amrix.
right. After landing a melee attack, I am allowed to use hammering horns. Is he within range of that, or would it have to be a move to do it? Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah,
I still
I
have
was
very
gonna
few hit points.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
going to
fine.
stay where I'm at and kind of take in what I just did to this guy.
Okay.
reach down, grab some blood, and just
Start crying.
Yeah.
Doesn't even need to
No,
grab
you take
It's
it.
just all
You
there.
totally Braveheart. You're one side of your face.
Safe. That brings us to you.
All right. So I was behind you in
Yep.
case you fell down with like an open bottle of healing potion. I'm just standing there, or Zayd's standing there, like, okay. Can I still shove it down his throat while he's like not looking around? Cool.
Yeah.
So that'll be my bonus action.
Grab his shoulder and drink.
Like his nose.
It's 2d. Hang on a second.
Is it just a regular healing potion?
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
You spend your action to give it to him. It'll be the full amount.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do my bonus action because I still want to cast.
Yeah. So
Okay,
you're
so-
just kind of like splash him in the face.
Hey, I'm rolling pretty good. That's 7-9 hit points.
Hey, right
Nice.
on. Look at you getting a little bit back.
Sorry, 8. It's 2 3s, not a 3 and a 4. Still,
Hey, points, man. All right, so you
I'm back up
splash.
to a third.
Nice. You splash Barrick in the face with some healing potion.
Oh God! Ah!
It's in my eye.
Ah, it stings.
And then is the sun, not the sun warden, the guy in the binds.
That's the Sunward.
Oh, that's Sunward.
Yeah.
Is he within 60 feet of me?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna point.
He's about, I would say, from where you are all standing, he's about 40 feet.
All right, and then the rogue is like right next to him.
Yes.
I'm gonna point right between them and cast Shatter at second level.
Amazing.
And I believe that is a Wisdom save on their part. But let me double check. It might be.
Please don't hit the Sentinels. Please don't.
Oh no, it's a con save.
It's
Yeah.
Huh?
con save, right?
Yeah, it's con save.
All right.
Yeah, no, don't piss off the Sentinel.
No, I would try to angle it so like it doesn't.
He just saved my life.
No, he did.
No, there's not a Sentinel towards them.
Yeah, I know.
He gets a 7, and she got a 4.
No, that's a fail on both of them. So they take the full 3d8 thunder damage.
What?
And then on a failed save, they get pushed. I want to say they get pushed back 10 feet. But
Well, he's prone and restrained.
Yeah.
You just
There's
roll
not much
him.
more we can do to him.
Do you need
He's-
another D8?
no, I got
He's-
one.
He was going to fail no matter what. So that was... that was disadvantage for him. She's going to use... Is that Uncanny Dodge?
I think you can only do that for.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
attacks. Yeah. Does not have evasion.
They take 10 points of damage.
10 points. You blast him.
Yeah, they don't get pushed back though. That's Thunderwave. My bad. I was mixing up my
Right.
spells.
As you ignite the spell, you see he just grunts, and, and she rears back a bit and kind of grabs the side of her head. Her ears are ringing, and she seems a little disoriented.
I don't move behind Barrack.
You stay right there.
I'm kind of piggy. No, I'm not piggyback, but like I'm literally just like within
Right.
like 5 feet of him,
Okay.
but behind him, and hunched over a little.
A little bit. Cool. Awesome. Amrix.
All right. Well, with Tiger Man down, I turned my attention to the guys wanted to pick a fight with me. So I turned to him, and my bonus action, I'm going to cast Branding Smite, which hopefully I'll hit. But then I'm going to attack him with my battle axe. 1, 2, and 3. Natural 20, so that would be...
All right.
Apparently, our dice showed up today.
So that would be, I believe, a 26?
Yeah, that hits. And you get to double all of the dice that you roll. For
Oh
damage.
my god! So that's, Branding Smite is 2d6s, so that's 4d6s.
Yep.
Okay, hold
Plus
on.
the damage for your
Plus the
weapon.
damage, which is 1d8.
So 2d8.
2d8. Oh my Lord almighty. Oh,
Yeah.
And this is
all
one
of your
3.
dice that you are going to roll for damage are doubled.
oh.
All right.
Tell me something good. Alright, 7, 4, 14, 15, 16, 18,
So that's 36.
36, and then do I put my plus 3 on there?
Yeah. So 39.
39. Yeah, so that's the first
That's the
attack.
first hit.
Yeah. That's the first hit. Okay, so I'm gonna hit him. I got 2 more, since I got
Your haste.
First
Haste.
one just impacts right into his chest, and you hear just this ringing sound of metal against metal echoing in the clearing.
That's a 13.
13 does not
That
hit.
That's fine. I'm gonna come back at him one last time, and that's 23.
23 does hit. So
Now-
the first one, you basically just jam him straight into the chest, and it knocks him back a little bit, so when you come with the swing, it goes a little wide. And then as he leans back forward to try and right his position, you come back in with the third swing, and you make contact with the side of his head.
Now, Branding Smite's only on the one attack.
Just on the one.
Okay.
But you can add Divine Smite, because it's a paladin feature on a hit.
How many times can I do that?
That's your channel divinity, so it's a number of times.
I believe it's 3 per long rest.
Yeah,
At
something
level
like that.
6.
Yeah.
Okay, I've already used it twice already.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hang on to that one.
Okay.
So it's only 6 damage.
So you're just gonna go
Yep.
straight into that last one. Got it.
And then I use my bonus action. I don't think there's anything else I can do, but I can give you 30 points after we get this guy down.
That's fine. Like I said, I'm back up to a 3rd health, so that helps at least.
All right. So then, after that's done, I've got the Sentinel face mask on, looking real Optimus Prime-ish, and I hit him real good with my battle axe. I bring my sword around, my shield around, and I look at him and I go, "See what you got, big boy. You wanted to fight? We're gonna fight. Because why not?" So there we go, and I'm done. I'm ready for the next round.
All right, that brings us to Picus, who is currently up in a tree, and a sentinel is climbing up to investigate what's going on up in there.
Does Picus know where the other person is?
Picus has a full view of. She can see everything that's going on down there.
Are they within 60 feet
Of where you are?
of where Picus is? Yeah,
The other rogue or
the other rogue that's up in the trees.
no?
The rogue dropped down and ran over to.
Oh, okay.
That guy.
Are they within 60 feet of Picus?
Yes.
Okay. Picus, hiding up in the trees, trying to keep an eye on the Sentinel, is going to see that rogue trying to help their friend, even though they've already taken damage. And under her breath, just sing a haunting little melody. And I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers at 2nd level.
At Duran?
At Duran.
Okay.
It's going to be a wisdom check, a wisdom save.
That's garbage with the wisdom. 12.
That is a fail.
Okay.
He is going to take 4d6 psychic damage.
Whoa!
Like first he got his bell rung. Now
Yeah.
he's hearing voices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna hear voices. That's beautiful.
I need another d6.
Oh, here you go.
She's having a bad day.
Oh, sorry. She.
It's hard to tell with the mask
another
and
one? I got
all of
No,
the...
I'm trying to. Am I missing?
rogue.
No, I'm just having a stroke. It's fine. That's my. I have a weird shaped d6.
No,
on
it's
that.
not. You can't have a stroke. We're in the middle of a battle.
16 psychic damage,
Ooh.
and must immediately use her reaction to move as far away as they can. So they just take off running.
Okay. Ooh.
Wow.
So that frightened
It doesn't say frightened.
Oh, it just says
on a failed save it takes
takes damage.
psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far away as its speed allows away from opposite direction of Picus.
All right, she is sprinting towards the mountain pass.
And then does Picus get 2 attacks per turn or just 1?
Just the one.
Okay, cool.
Duran is now running just full tilt speed, double movement,
Yeah.
and a bonus action to dash.
And then
Triple movement. Is,
and then movement for Picus, I would just like to be able to get to a different tree
okay,
and bonus action hide
got it.
if she has that, which I don't think she does.
She has bonus action hide.
Yeah.
She's done it before.
So if there's like a
Alright.
different tree like that's close
Yeah,
that
she's
she
gonna.
can to, and then bonus action
So
hide.
give me an acrobatics check to leap onto some of the other branches.
That's a 13 on the die. 17.
Yeah, easy enough to scramble over on some branches and get into a place where there's a little more cover, and then a stealth check.
21.
Amazing. Sentinel has no idea where she went.
She just sang a haunting little melody and then blew skidooed out of there.
Yeah. It is the Sentinel's turn. So the Sentinel that is now up with you, you just hear him say, or it, cease action. There's been an infraction here. The one that is over by Eldarin walks over, basically just straddles over the top and looks down, and then looks back at everybody else. The one that is up in the tree pulls the arrow out of the tree. Full just drops right down onto the ground.
Superman landing. Superhero landing.
Just 2 feet, just
Oh.
and walks over. Hands the arrow to the one in the middle. You are all commandeered. Please line up for inquiry. Which brings us to the top of the round. And Duran is just gone.
Yeah.
Just gone.
Barrick's just gonna fall in
Yeah.
line. I don't want to fight anymore.
Haregar is a mess. Eldarin is bound. Seraphil's looking rough. Alright, what are the three of you doing? Barrick, Zaith, Amrex.
I'm going to message whoever I think could tell the Sentinels to stop. So that would be Zaith would probably message the temple. Brother Ash, or what was his name? They're in charge, right?
So what you remember from talking to some of the brothers at the temple is that the Sentinels that are out here are given a very clear order directive to protect and maintain the conservation of the ironwoods in the Frostwood Forest and throughout Jotunheim. So they aren't in a direct line of communication. They're basically just given the objective task.
Gotcha.
And then sent out on their stuff. So they don't have a commanding officer.
Would I know if they have like an off button?
Turn him off like Johnny
Brother
Five.
Ash, or
Johnny Five alive.
just be like,
No, they are their own
entities.
They are sentient.
oh, okay. I
Things.
was under the impression that they were kind of like Goombas.
With a conscience.
Okay, my bad. So I don't do that. Well, yeah, I don't do that then.
I say we, line
Barrick
up.
sits down.
Yeah. Since I'm squared up with, what's his name? The paladin dude.
Serapho?
Yeah. I take a step back, when I come over to where Barrick is, but I don't turn my back on him, and then kind of line up like he said to do, because I'm waiting to see what he does.
How far away do you step from Serapho?
Well, how far away is Barrick from it?
About 10 feet.
That's about how far I'll go back.
The moment you take your third step, Serapho swings at you with his flaming sword.
Okay.
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I know. I knew it was coming, but
19.
does not hit. Because the armor class is 20, and then I get the +2.
Yeah.
So,
So your movement is enough to, when he goes to swing, he's battered. He's taken so much. That last flurry that you hit him with has left him battered. And with any energy he's got left, he just swings his whole body with the sword at you, going wide. Yeah, that's all he's got.
yes!
That's all he's got.
Is the rogue still running? Is the rogue
Rogue,
still
yeah,
running?
the rogue took off
Okay, it's gone.
full sprint.
Never coming back?
And has already,
All right.
triple, quadruple sprinted out of here. They are not anywhere near you.
All right, perfect.
The moment he takes a swing, one of the Sentinels is going to... the one that's holding the arrow, just like a dart, just chucks it right at his face. Goes a little wide.
Aww.
It's another Sentinel.
It's another
It's
Sentinel.
an Ironwood tree.
One of the other ones comes up and goes attempts to grapple him, and kind of like locks his arms back and puts like a knee up into the back, so he's fully like locked out and is currently restrained.
Barrick's just
At this point, I would say that combat has ceased.
Aww.
As far as like initiative.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well, that's
like,
fine.
with whatever energy he has left, Eldarin shouts up, "You imbeciles! You cannot trust them. They are unclean and unworthy. They don't deserve to be here. They are the real stain. Eradicate them." The sentinel standing over him just reaches down, picks him up by the bands, and kind of just stands him up there. So as the sentinels gather in and have you set up in your lines, the paladin makes the swing, and they go to restrain him and get him bound a little bit. As soon as the sentinel puts its knee into the back of Seraphil's sword drops. As you hear him grunt and wheeze a little bit through the mask in his armor, and Eldarin pipes up and says, "These are the ones who are a stain. You must eradicate them. What are you doing here? How dare you interfere with our plans?" The sentinel then grabs him upright and says, "Damage has been detected to one of the ironwood trees. You are all under investigation until we can reach our conclusion. Prepare for questioning."
Picus is still up in the tree.
Yep.
Picus comes down.
No, Picus is not coming down.
Oh, no? Okay. Fair enough.
Okay. Like, it's going to hang out in the tree still. Still pretty effectively hidden. Damage to your trees is inconsequential to the damage that these vagrants have done. Release me now. I will ensure that punishment is wrought upon those who deserve it. Your remarks have been heard and noted. Others, the one who had initially thrown the arrow, points to Zaith. It recognizes you as Giant Blood, so just a familiar type.
Zaith will hold up her hands and say, "Pardon our disturbance. We did not start this fight. We are simply traveling to Thon to further our own goals, and these vagrants stopped us and initiated this kerfuffle. As you can see, none of us have arrows or bows of any kind to do this damage. We are not a part of damaging your sacred trees." And I point and look at us like we don't got that. And then I'll say, the one that got away, because they know that she was there.
Yeah.
The one that ran away was the one that shot your trees. She is the one you are after.
Make a persuasion check.
What die is the least crappy today? Let's go with you. What is my persuasion? 0. Alright. 16.
Woo! 16. All right.
Yeah, because I don't have any persuasion.
No, because you have nothing to do with.
My charisma sounds like I'm giving a dissertation.
And she's with him and heaven. Well, I mean, was him.
No doubt that they will be apprehended. We are on task. The other two guards come up and just like, "Hey, okay, hold on. Now, what we need to talk about is the fact that that these were the people that prevented us from getting to where we need to go. We were just passing through. We are. He holds up like the little signal, like signet badge, that we are members of the guards, City of Glam. We can attest to the fact that we were traveling with these folks here, and we were then set upon by these others. That then they just started attacking us. So, would you allow us to leave? We will take the prisoners back to the capital for processing. At which point they lift up the Sun Warden and the Paladin and start to walk back towards Glam.
So I should probably just keep them binded then? And not get my little binders back? Yeah?
Probably for the best.
Okay.
We'll get him on the way back.
Now, you said the scimitar dropped. Is it still in his hand, or did he, like, drop it to the ground?
Seraphel's sword?
Yeah.
Which is this is a long sword. It's just on the ground. It's no longer flaming.
You have it. I'm going to take the Paladin's... he dropped his sword, right?
That's what I was talking about. The
Paladin's,
flaming. Yeah,
the flaming
I was
sword.
going to point it out to you.
The sun
Oh, yeah,
sword.
I'm going to take the Sun Sword.
Yeah.
You can have the Scimitar.
The scimitar sounds like you could make something cool out of the scimitar.
Yeah. The flame sword I want.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take... And I'm going to take the paw... One of the paws of... Kitty.
Let's wait till the Guardians.
Yeah, no, we're waiting until they...
We'll loot and plunder.
We'll loot and plunder
After
after.
Taking a mental inventory, like, okay, there's this.
Yeah, just call it dibs,
before-
that's all.
Zaith would like to ask the Sentinels before they leave if she could, if they would take them directly to Captain Black. It's Blackthorn, right?
Yes.
Take them directly there because they are an integral part of the recent attempts on their own lives from the part we went to. And then I would like to send a message to Blackthorn, and I got 10 words, so I'm going to say to him...
Well, sending is 25.
Oh, it's 25? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll say... If they agree to do that, I mean, I'm assuming they do.
Yeah.
I'll say... Accosted to Thon. Sentinels intervened, returning with Goldspark... I don't know if I would call them all assassins.
They weren't very good assassins.
Goldspark, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not cohabitors, but they're like
Conspirators.
Conspirators. Please send reinforcements for safe journey back. So like to have someone meet them like halfway.
Yeah.
And then I'll say, let us know any pertinent information you find. So I'll send that to him.
Within a moment, you get a response back. How unfortunate. I hope you are all okay. We'll deal with our inquiries on this end. Keep us updated.
And then I'll look over to everybody else and be like, we don't get a dome tonight. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, spell slots.
Yeah, it's my spell slots.
Oh.
We're going to rough it.
That's fine, because hopefully they'll send reinforcements.
We should be able to make it to Thon before nightfall.
Oh, good.
Oh, well, let's hook
Good
it
to
then.
hear.
That's
I mean,
great to know.
we've got a little bit of time, so if you need to, compose yourselves and
Yes.
maybe catch your breaths.
Do we want to take a short rest?
I'm going to stand up and start looking over the lion. What's left of him?
Yeah. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Investigation. 11.
Maybe I should have asked to rifle through the pockets before they took the bound one away.
How big was this scimitar? Was it just a regular sized scimitar, or was it like
This is a great scimitar.
so like
because this dude was huge.
like you could use this blade almost to make like a bardici?
Yeah, probably.
Ooh, okay.
That's what I was saying. The scimitar itself was, I mean, the dude was huge.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Easily as tall as Barrick, if not maybe got you by a few inches.
Okay.
So do I have to do anything special to, get his paw?
I don't think he's going to resist anything.
Okay, good. Then just double check him. I mean, because it's going to be my lucky rabbit's foot, if you will.
Isn't this paw like the size of a dinner plate?
Shh. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easy.
I just look at you and walk away.
This dude, I misspoke. Sorry, Barrick. He's about 12 foot tall.
Oh, okay. So he's a full...
huge.
How tall am I? Not that tall. I don't know nowhere near that tall.
Yeah, he towered over you.
So how would I put that in my inventory?
You
I'm
can,
only 7.5
you can say
feet tall.
the Hand of Haragar.
Hand of Haragar.
I'm 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
Haragar?
This one was
Haragar?
Harogar.
66% taller than me.
Ogar. Okay. Perfect. And then I go pick up my fancy dancy new sword.
Mm-hmm. While looking over what remains of the body of Haragar, you, in picking up his sword, you see that embedded into, not the hilt, but into like the base of the blade, just before the hilt, is a star diamond.
Oh.
Or sorry, frost diamond.
Oh, frost
frost diamond into the blade.
In the blade of the great scimitar.
In the blade of the great scimitar. So if the blade comes up this way, it's like embedded right here, and then you have the hilt and the handle.
So I want that sword.
He is also wearing a pair of gauntlets that you had. So not over the hands, but from the wrist here. It's almost like bracer gauntlets.
Tips.
It's fine.
That have
I got full armor anyway.
In each one 3 star diamonds.
100% dibs.
And they're small, but those are set into that. And
do they give off a magical roll? Like,
I didn't bring a notebook with me.
Well, because we're gonna need the star diamonds for magical stuff.
Yeah, but what if, like, do they seem magical to me?
Oh, it's in my bag.
oh yeah,
Could I, while we're kind of like just chilling around, can I identify them?
absolutely.
Do you not want to know what the magical braces are before you put them on your...
He also had kind of like a we'll call it a breastplate for lack of better descriptions, but it's kind of like straps of leather with like a patch of leather that on most of you would be a full breastplate, but on him was kind of like here.
Like a harness.
Yeah, like a little harness thing, and in that is a cat's eye diamond.
So I'm taking all of that. I want the gauntlets. I want it all.
Maybe we should have stripped them before we sent them on their way.
Yeah, but I mean, we got the stuff that off this guy.
I say that as Zaith helps you strip him down.
I left my notebook in my bag over there. So yeah, that's fun stuff.
Amrix,
Just
the sword.
the sword.
That you've picked up. The hilt is black steel, and wrapped and wound into the handle of it is a flame diamond.
Okay.
And then, as the handle comes up, the hilt, the handguard of the hilt, has two small frost diamonds, one on either side.
That's pretty cool. And so the flame diamond, is that what makes it flamey?
That is what imbues the flame essence into the blade itself.
So it's a good thing that I put my frost diamond in my battle axe, huh? Yeah, cool.
Gives a little extra oomph.
So would that just be
It functions as a +1 longsword,
okay?
and it'll do 1d8 for the slashing and 1d4 of fire when it is aflame. As you look through the breastplate with the cat's eye diamond in it, it gives you increased speed. So while you are wearing it and attuned, you get +10 to your movement. It gives you advantage on dexterity saving throws, and it gives you dark vision. The Star Diamond bracers allow you, they would give you advantage on grappling checks, like to make your grapples.
And the scimitar?
The scimitar is a great scimitar, and will do 2d6 slashing.
And what does the diamond in it do? Just gives it...
It's what imbues the essence of it. It gives it that extra, gives it the +1.
Honestly, the scimitar, I could care less about. Because I don't do a lot of slashing. But the option of replacing the axe head on the hammer with like a Bartici type blade would be cool. But I definitely want the gauntlets and the cat's eye diamond.
Yeah.
Because advantage on dex when I have no additional dex would be nice.
Well, you're usually at disadvantage. Well, a disadvantage on the stealth checks.
Yeah.
This is just for saves.
Yeah. I mean, I have +0 to dex, so any dex save is a rough one.
Anything helps.
I'll have Picus come out of the tree at this point.
By the time the Sentinels have actually left them, Picus would have come down and I'm like, hey, man, you guys can't be the only ones. Cool stuff.
I'll hold out the great scimitar to her.
Funny.
So I guess at this point we should probably get headed back on our way.
Yeah, let's get the thon.
Oh yeah, we can go. Everybody rested enough and got the things you need.
It would have been really cool to have like a lion skull, like Herculean, but there's no skull left.
Nah.
That was the sweet spot right there. Yeah, I think we should just continue on the way.
All right, first good in. We're getting beers.
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Actually, if this survived, and Barrick's gonna reach back and pull out the last bottle of whiskey that he bought, and take a pull out of it, and hand it to Zaith.
Ugh, heartburn.
And then, yeah, let's get on the way.
I'll give the rest to Picus.
Tally-ho. I'm going to put on the bracers.
Okay.
And would the harness with the cat's eye diamond, would that go on? Would that fit over my armor? Okay. We'll do that too.
Yeah. And like you'll still have to like tighten some of the straps and maybe cut a little of the excess off.
That's fine. Figure out a way to fashion it into like a belt for Barrick.
So I should just put that
like
in as
a cummerbund.
The sword I should just put in as a long sword.
+1 longsword.
+1 long sword.
What's that piece that goes underneath your chin? That was that for armor?
A gorget.
Yeah.
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 Basically.
No, I want it to look like a WWE championship belt.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You can
I was gonna put
fashion
like
it around
bells
that
on
way.
it and be like, "Here you go."
So that would be under like the magical, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. Got it. Cool.
All right.
Thanks.
Well,
Sorry.
No,
On the
it's all
road
good.
again.
It's all
on the
good.
road again.
You gotta make sure you got your stuff and you know what the stuff does.
Yep.
So as you lead back out westward, leaving the blood-stained carcass of Haragar You see the footprints from Duran leading almost directly to Thon.
Oh, real quick, sorry. Did he have any gold on him? In the rifling of pockets?
Didn't really have much in the way of
Yeah.
any kind of gold. Anybody that would have had gold has been carried away and or ran.
Hey, wait up!
He didn't have any like braids in his mane, did he? Like
He already got his paw.
You're turning into a klepto of dead things.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, I don't know if I would call them braids specifically, but yeah, some kind of like dreadedness.
Okay, so they weren't.
They were
like-
more. They were a little more dread-like than.
Okay, no,
than, like
so they weren't,
specifically
like-
braided.
but they wouldn't be like the Viking.
Yeah, there's no like
No.
adornment.
Okay,
Yeah,
then that's fine.
That's,
No, I was just just
that's fair. Absolutely.
at this point, I do take my face mask off and stick it back in. Don't need it anymore.
So the rest of your afternoon becomes a little more calm. As
hope so.
you-
So, yeah.
Still breathing some of that crisp, cool Jotunheim air. You do notice that there's a distinct diminished amount of the natural flora and or the fauna in this area since the battle. It seems to have scared off and warded away any kind of the creatures that had been following you, some of the snow apes and other forest denizens. Give me a perception check.
All of us?
Sure.
9.
22.
4.
Taking notes.
Picus had a 20.
So Barrick and Picus, as you're walking along, your mind is still replaying the battle and thinking, this is who was sent. What else lies ahead? And you see the tracks start to veer south off the trail, heading not to Thon any longer, but somewhere south of there.
Okay. Like animal tracks or just...
Duran's tracks.
Oh.
Duran ran off in the direction of Thon when
Okay.
she boogied out of there.
I'm going to start following the tracks. Barrick is going to start following the tracks.
Okay.
I'm going to announce.
I was like, Zayth is just reading.
Stay on the path I've got. I'm going to follow these. And I am going to... How long has passed? Have we healed more? How long has passed? Have we healed more?
Well, you had a short rest
Okay.
to kind of like gather your stuff. So about an hour. And I'd say by this point in the journey, it's been maybe about an hour and a half, 2 hours or so.
So we can spend some hit dice
Yeah.
to get back. Alright, I would have done.
So what do we do?
Huh.
I'm expending some hit dice to heal before I go off on my own and follow these tracks.
So how do you do that?
So it says on your sheet that you have should be 6D or a paladin 68 hit dice.
Your hit dice. You can spend up to.
So when you take a short rest, you can expend a certain amount of hit dice, but you don't regain those hit dice back until you take a long rest.
Okay.
So I'm going to expend. You know what? Let's go big. I'm going to do them all.
Sure.
I've regained 36 hit points because I used all of my hit dice.
Yeah.
So I did 68.
I'm back at full health.
As you're following these footprints south, letting everybody else know to continue on the path.
Mhm.
After about 30 minutes, the footprints start to fade. They seem to be crossed with more footprints of other kinds, and you lose the trail of it.
Okay.
More specifically,
Can I make a tracking to see if I can pick them out, or
Roll survival check.
Okay. Because I have Labyrinthine Recall, I have advantage on tracking. Oh, cool. It's going to be a non-natural 20.
Fabulous. What you see when you start to get muddied in the footprints, or snowy in the footprints, is most of them are a scattering of like animal tracks. You know, there's just kind of like strewn across. At some point, maybe like a bear rolled around a bit and you lost the track for a little bit, but then you could pick out another foot or partial here or there, and it does continue further south. You're not super familiar with this particular region of Jotunheim, so it's hard to tell where those would go, but if they were to stay on a consistent path, at some point they would hit a town. You know that there are a couple of towns, and you know that when you were talking in Glam about the different paths to take, one was to Thon and then up north through the mountain pass, which is going to be shorter, but then you knew that there was another one that was going to take you south over where Zaith's hometown was.
Okay.
Like, it seems fairly reasonable. That might be where something's going on. But it's hard to tell.
At that point, I will go back to the party and let them know that information, particularly let Zaith know that information. You know, that it is within reason that she could have headed towards where you're from. I quit following the tracks because I didn't want to get too far ahead or too far away and lose you.
Like my hometown or the pass I was found in?
Your hometown.
Like more like the pass that you were found in.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Is that?
If we wanted to try, I could probably continue to find the tracks, but at this point, it seems frivolous.
So Zaith will ask, you think it's just, we should try to cut her off at the pass? If we push it? Do you think we could do that?
She is moving pretty fast.
She's got a couple hours easy head start on you, and she was
booking,
sprinting, hightailing. It would be very difficult to catch up or track her down if you could even follow those tracks to their origin.
But if there is anybody in your hometown that you could message,
I mean, I could give my mom a call, but it'd have to be after we'd have to take a rest.
That's just pass that message along to have them keep a lookout, or just stay cautious. But I think we should continue on to Thon. Or Tharn, wherever we're going.
What? Have I been saying that wrong?
I don't know.
Thon.
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 Thon, 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 thon. You're welcome. Yeah, I say we just stay the course.
All right.
Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it.
By the time the sun starts to go down, you do reach the edge of what you could best be described more as like a small fortress. Vertical wood walled pillared structures. Everything is very much tight knit. There are a small amount of about a half dozen or so like lodging buildings just outside of it, but you can see the flicker of flame and candlelight. You can smell sweet baked goods and hearty meats. Some evening revelry to be had, and a nice welcome, more comfortable than the forest floor bed.
Yes.
Barracks.
Not just meat.
God, I'm hungry.
Hearty meat.
Hearty meat. Vittles.
Let's find an inn.
Oh, there is no inn. The whole place is more of like an outpost fortress.
Mhm.
So everything that is Thon is this. That's it. The houses out here are more like barracks for people to, the workers here will live. So that's like a house, right? It's like a house that they can rent and they stay in, but that's not for you. There's some lodging inside. It's not very fancy, but it's lodging.
All right, let's go find this lodging.
And a beer. And some hearty meats.
A beer's not going to cut it.
You see the guards walk up and greet the other guards that are at the post and begin to kind of gesture back and forth. And they motion you forward, and you get to head into Thon and bed down for the evening.
When the sun goes down.
I think that's a good spot to end it for tonight, and we will pick up with Thon next time.
Woo!
Yeah!
So
I lived.
you made it.
Praise Jesus.
Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for playing, and we will see you all next time in the realm.
Bye.